Hey, it's Tim. Welcome to Winning Wednesday, the sales email. And I don't know what is going on with this fantastic light over here that's killing. I don't know, I can't get away from it, so we're going to have to deal with it. So today I want to talk about the concept of risk in sales. I've been working with a bunch of my clients in my early stage agency breakout, and one of the things that often pops up is the fact that so many folks want to immediately jump to the big relationship. They really want to get that 3-month or 6-month or year-long contract that's at a retainer, and honestly, it's really hard for most companies without deep pockets or a long track record to be able to sort of jump into a big relationship right off the bat. And so for many of my clients, I'm advocating a really simple strategy, which is sort of to break apart some of your engagement so that it's either phased out or if it's sort of sequential, so that you get the appropriate checkpoint. So I call this the upfront offer. So you make it so when you're selling somebody on something, and let's imagine that your normal fee is whatever, it's $2,500 a month, and you want customers to hang around for a year, or $3,500 a month. Well, that $30,000 or $40,000 or $60,000 commitment to somebody can, well, frankly, it can be a stopper. Like, they just can't see that far in the future, and you don't have enough working history with them to know that you're going to be worth the money later. So the concept of an upfront offer is really pretty simple. Like, you take some version of what you do, or some part of what you do, and you make it a discrete thing. So it might be an audit. It could be, an opportunity review. It could be, a competitive study, whatever. And you sort of make that the first thing. And that's all you try to sell. You say, like, here's the big program. This is where we're going. This is our $1 million, fantastic, change your business program. But you know what? That's not for sale today, because neither one of us is ready, because I don't know if you can fully take advantage of what I have to offer, and you don't actually have enough trust in me to know that I can do the things that I say. So why don't we skip that dance of promise and defense and go right to the get to work part? And so we'll do this audit for whatever, $1,000, $1,200, $1 million, doesn't matter. Right? And we'll go through this process. We'll get to know each other. We'll understand our working, the way that we work together. And I can show you how well I understand your business, and you'll experience how things can grow in a risk limited way. And especially at this point, so we're recording this in early September, there is still a lot of economic upheaval yet to come from COVID. Doesn't matter how great digital is or anything like that, there's still economic upheaval to come. And so when there is uncertainty in the market, that doesn't mean people stop spending. It just means that decision making slows down and requires greater resolution. So when you are selling, instead of shooting for the moon, shooting for the biggest and baddest thing you can sell, you should actually look to score a single or a double instead of swinging for the fences, because that single or double, because it's risk mitigated, because the cost is lower and the promise is lower, that can actually build a great platform of trust and understanding, so that when your next offer, which is instead of, is now at full price at $7,500 a month, and You've earned the right to do that. You've earned the data. You have the insight. You have the understanding of what the actual potential of your client is. And so this can be not only a way to mitigate risk for the part of your client, but also a way to mitigate risk for you, because if you get into a relationship with a client where at the outset you thought that there was great potential, but then as you move forward you realize that their pricing isn't great, their customer service isn't great, their whatever isn't great, and you know that there are other limiters to your performance outside of what you manage, this upfront offer can actually give you the opportunity to see those things before you commit to overcoming them. And so this is sort of the best of all possible worlds, and it can increase your sales velocity. So you're going to take customers from awareness to discussion to small sale to bigger sale, and that small sale will actually help you make more offers, do more onboarding, get more customers paying you, and you get then the opportunity to pick and choose amongst those that you want to work with. So you might actually get into an engagement and decide, wow, I can't help these people the way that I thought. And so then you can back off after your short engagement's over. And so do give a thought to this idea of the upfront offer, because it works. We'll see you next week.